surprised. Don't quote me on, but I think it's probably got a population of maybe 20, 30 if that. Yeah.
I've always heard as a young kid growing up about the Flying Doctor Service, exactly what their role is within society, but until you actually come out and you're able to see the actual scope of what they really do, it's just such an amazing asset to the community, especially in the outback where help isn't that readily available compared to what is in the city.
Pilot Mick Jess has delivered a special passenger to the Queensland outback, and no, the injury-cursed Shane Watson isn't a patient. Cricket Australia has a new community partner, and Watto has come to meet those who depend on the Royal Flying Doctors.
Good day, Sean. How you doing?
Good to see you, mate.
How you doing?
Elizabeth, just face me.
Elizabeth is one of 250,000 patients treated by the Flying Doctors every year. Mount Surprise is a prosperous little town on a railway line and tourist route, a compulsory stopover for gemstone hunters. A permanent doctor would seem the only facility missing, but this is 1,800 kilometres northwest of Brisbane. Everywhere Watto went, there were two things: cricket fans and Flying Doctor stories. It's a good thing those outback Queenslanders are tough.
My dad, he's crushed by a four-wheeler. He broke 10 ribs and he broke 5 and twice. He broke 5 twice.
So you've got these two fingers here just running down the back of the seam with your thumb underneath it just to secure the ball in. Good girl, good shot. Run, Grace, up here. Show us your swing. Oh, I know where I'm not bowling to you. All right. Oh, got me. That's a great shot. There he
The RFDS has 50 aircraft flying the equivalent of London to Sydney 3 times a day. Fitted out, each one costs $7 million.
Going into Chillagoe now, mate, another little country town where we conduct a clinic at.
Watto was there for a handful of more than 60,000 landings they'll make this year. When the smelters at Chillagoe were at their hottest between the wars, the town's population was 4,000 and they had a doctor. Now all that remains is the beautiful old hospital, run by a director of nursing between Flying Doctor visits.
Part of their life, people live in the bush, you know, they have the property, and they have the annual events, and they have the Flying Doctors. Yeah. It's part of their life. Yeah.
They're a bit like the outback itself, really. Everyone knows it's here, but not many of us know much about the Royal Flying Doctors Service, and in particular the scale of what they do. Australian cricket has never struggled with recognition, and now they're going to share some of their spotlight with another of our high achievers, which doesn't quite have the same profile.
So who's your favourite cricketer, mate?
You.
Me? Yeah. Really? The lucky situation, I suppose, that I'm in at the moment for doing something that I absolutely love doing. You get this amazing recognition, and the people who are doing these, saving lives all the time, they never get the recognition that they definitely deserve. Let's go and have some fun. Let's go. Make sure you got your hats on. Michael Landon. Nice to meet you, mate. Who's going to go wicketkeeper?
At Watto's final stop, it was impossible not to notice the talent among Chillagoe's Indigenous kids.
Good shot, mate. Bowl, mate. Oh! It'd be absolutely brilliant to see him in my lifetime, an Aboriginal young kid, be able to come from a community like this, to be able to go through and represent Australia like I've been lucky enough to do. And it would be brilliant to see Australian cricket tap into these brilliant resources that are out in these communities. And we're going to leave all this cricket gear with you guys, so hopefully going to have a bit more fun in the future as well. It's been a massive eye-opener. There you go, mate.
Thank you, mate.
No worries, all mate. These communities can't exist without the Flying Doctors. That's one thing that's really made me realise it's such an integral part of the local communities here. Without the Flying Doctors, people can't get saved from bad accidents. It's amazing to see the difference that the Flying Doctor service is making to these communities.